got the grill smoking heavy, ribs falling off the bone. In a zone where the trouble's rarely ever shown. I'm a king in the cul-de-sac, khakis crease sharp, listening to the stories told by the neighborhood heart. The elders on the porch sipping gin and juice slow, teaching us the secrets that the youngsters don't know. Like, watch the way you move, keep your dignity intact. In a city where the sun stays burning on your back, I'm leaning on the fence, watching kids play tag. No time for the ego or the empty-handed brag. Just grateful for the oxygen, the shade, and the peace. Hoping that the love in the streets will increase. Backyard philosophy, simple and plain. Finding all the sunshine inside of the rain. We got the funk in our walk and the gold in our grill. Just a West Coast summer, keeping everything still. Yeah, stay grounded by the ones who surround you. Yeah, still stay grounded by the ones who surround you. Yeah. My brother brought the dominoes, slam them on the wood. Communicating feelings like a real one should. It ain't about the jewelry, it ain't about the car. It's about how many people know who you really are. I'm looking at the palm tree, silhouettes against the blue, thinking about the brothers who didn't make it through. So I'm living for the both of us, breathing for the team, keeping it authentic, never selling out the dream. Pass the cup to the left, let the conversation flow. We don't need a map to know which way to go. Just follow the vibration, follow the intent. Another day in paradise and every second's well spent. And the shadows getting longer, but the vibe is getting stronger. I wish I could make these Sunday afternoons longer, but the moon's coming out and the air's getting cool. Back to the hustle, back to the golden rule. Keep your head up high and your feet on the ground. That's the only way to stay safe and sound in this town. From the canyon to the valley, it's a lifestyle, homie. If you really from the west, then you already know me, yeah. Hug your mama, check on your people. It's more than just music, it's a frequency. Catch you on the next lap. Stay smooth, California. Stay smooth, California.
He's leaning out the window where the smog meets the stars, counting up the blessings just to cover up the scars. Old head and a young body moving through the mist. A heavy gold watch wrapping around a steady wrist. He don't say much, just lets us soul loop play, turning yesterday's ghosts into the light of day. The neighborhood is humming, but he's tuned to a different frequency, building up his peace, far away from all the decency. He's just drifting through the rhythm of the midnight rain, walking through the fire just to wash away the pain. A king without a crown, just a shadow in the street, finding all his answers in the pocket of the beat. Yeah, he's cool and keeping it real, navigating life by the way the bass feels. He's cool and keeping it real, navigating life by the way the bass feels. By the way the bass feels. He keeps a small circle, strictly family and a few. Polishing the vision while he's sipping on the brew. The world tries to rush him, but he's moving in slow-mo, collecting all the wisdom that the sirens never know. He's seen the block crumble and he's seen the towers rise, keeping all the secrets tucked behind his tired eyes. He writes his own scripture on the back of a bill, climbing up the mountain just by standing very still. No need for the cameras, no need for the praise. He's mastered the art of getting lost in the haze, a quiet kind of power in the way he treads the ground, the loudest man in town without making a single sound. He's just drifting through the rhythm of the midnight rain, walking through the fire just to wash away the pain. A king without a crown, just a shadow in the street, finding all his answers in the pocket of the beat. Yeah, he's cool and keeping it real, navigating life by the way the bass feels. Yeah, he's cool and keeping it real, navigating life by the way the bass feels. He's just watching, steady breath in the cold air, 1 foot in the cloud, 1 on the pavement, just coolin', ready for silence. Don't make the bass float.
Iceberg. Yeah.
I'm 100 miles out where the air gets thin, Feeling like the desert is where the real world begins. No skyscrapers blocking out the scope of the view. Just the Joshua trees in the sky that's perfectly blue. I left the ego at the off-ramp, left the phone on the seat. There's a different kind of music when the sand meets the heat. The engine's humming low like a monk in a trance. I'm giving all my worries just a ghost of a chance. I see the mirage dancing on the road up ahead, reminding me that most things are just thoughts in the head. I'm a nomad in the classic, I'm a king in the dust. In a world full of iron, I'm the gold without rust, yeah. It's the desert mirror, reflecting the soul. When you lose your direction, you find your control. Out here in the vastness, out here in the wild, there's nowhere to run, and there's nowhere to hide. This is but another murder. Is it but another murder? I pulled over by the boulders just to listen to the hush. Far away from the sirens and the mid-city rush. You can see for 50 miles, you can see where you've been. You can see all the mistakes and the places you went. The sun is like a furnace burning off all the fate, leaving only the spirit and the choices you make. I found a weathered old diner with a sign hanging loose, drinking bitter cold water and some cranberry juice. The waitress seen it all, she got the map in her eyes. She said the desert don't care about your suits and your ties. I nodded with a smile cause I knew she was right. I'm just a traveler looking for a spark in the night. Cause the desert mirror, reflecting the soul. When you lose your direction, you find your control. Out here in the vastness, out here in the wild, there's nowhere to run, and there's nowhere to hide. It's the desert mirror. Yeah, it's the desert mirror. Yeah. Now the moon is rising up over the mountain peaks, answering the questions that the city never speaks. I'm headed back to the lies, but I'm bringing the calm. Like a secret I'm carrying in the flat of my palm. The West Coast is a teacher if you're willing to go, where the water is scarce and the movement is slow. I'm back in the lane with a settled down heart, ready for the finish cause I mastered the start. There's a mirror in the back, city lights in the front. Still the same OG, just a different kind of hunt. Yeah. Space perspective. Don't get trapped in the concrete box, man. Go where the stars are actually visible. Cleanse the palate. Stay dusty. Stay golden. Sound of the wind whistling through a canyon in silence. Silence. Sound of the wind whistling through a canyon in silence. Yeah. Feel that sun on your neck? That's the universe talking. Just elevate the signal. Higher than the hills, smoother than the silk. Let's go. Chrome reflections dancing on a candy painted door. I'm floating on the pavement, barely touching the floor. Got a breeze in my spirit and a rhythm in my chest. Just a cruiser chasing sunsets on the edge of the west. The sky is looking lavender, the air is tasting sweet. I'm rhythmic with the motion of the lines on the street. No tension in the grip, just a relaxed state of mind. Leaving every heavy burden about a mile behind. We're catching golden vibrations, drifting through the blue, where the smoke meets the sunlight, and the vision is true. For the thinkers and the loners, let the melody play. We're just washing all the noise of the world away. Keep it high, keep it light, let your spirit fly underneath the velvet of a California sky. For the thinkers in the garden, watching petals catch the glow. There's a different kind of magic when you take it real slow. You're painting in masterpieces with an exhale and a grin, letting all that cosmic energy
between you and yourself. The stars are getting ready, the moon is on the rise. I can see the whole galaxy reflected in your eyes. And for the loners on the cliffside, silent and serene, the main character of a beautiful unwritten scene. You don't need a loud ovation or a seat at the table. You plug into a source that's much more stable. Just you and the horizon where the indigo starts, healing all the static in the chambers of our hearts. Lighten up the night just to see the world glow. High vibes only everywhere we go.
Caught in red Monday, drifting through the blue, yeah. Where the smoke meets the sunlight, and the vision is true. For the thinkers and the loners, let the melody play. We're just washing all the noise of the world away. Keep it high, keep it light, let your spirit fly underneath the velvet of a California sky.
Yeah, stay in that light. It's a beautiful day to be anonymous, cruising through the ether thinkers. Keep dreaming, loners, you're never really alone. The vibe is eternal. Peace and love. Always.
Got a soft touch, baby, but the mind is built hard. I'm sipping the biscuits while the sun hits the rim, watching all the shadows in the city grow dim. I don't compete with the noise, I'm the frequency. High definition, so yeah, that's the sequency. Gold hoops, swinging like a pendulum of truth. I got the wisdom of the ages and the fire of my youth. I kept the garden growing while I navigated storms, breaking all the boxes and the outdated forms. It's lavender and leather, it's the silk and the grit. If the throne is for a queen, then you know I'm gonna fit. It's that feminine flow, that West Coast grace, moving at a rhythm that the world can't trace. From the canyon to the shore, yeah, we hold it all down, keeping diamonds in the spirit and gold in the crown. Stay magnetic, it's all poetic. Stay magnetic, it's all poetic. I'm cruising in the vintage with the top drop back. My intuition sharper than the needle on the track. I don't need a loud mouth to make a grand entry. I'm the one that's been the gatekeeper for the century. I'm nurturing the roots while I'm reaching for the leaves, giving back the blessings that a real one receives. No drama in the circle, just a sacred kind of space where we celebrate the hustle and we celebrate the face. I seen them try to buy it, but the soul ain't for sale. I'm the wind in the wings, I'm the wind in the sail. Just a California daughter with the spirit like the tide. I'm coming in strong with the moon as my guide. Yeah, the stars are coming out and the sage is burning low. I'm exactly where the universe wants me to go. I'm a mother, I'm a sister, I'm a boss, I'm a friend. I'm a cycle of a power that'll never really end. So keep your head high and your heels on the ground. There's a brand new queen in this West Coast town. I'm signing off the night with the kiss to the breeze, living out my life with the soulful kind of ease. Yeah. The feminine principle, nurture your dreams, protect your peace, and always keep it smooth. Connect. It's that
the seat, lean back, parallel to the ground. In a world full of noise, he's the master of sound. A lone wolf moving through the palm tree shadows. Deep sea thinking while he navigates the shallows. He ain't looking for a crowd, he's looking for the coast. Walking through the city like a West Coast ghost. The chrome starts to glimmer as the sun starts to dip. Just a man and his thoughts on a high speed. He's chasing that West Coast smoke through the air. A thinker with a vision and a soul to repair. Cruising through the valley just to drown out the noise. Leaving behind the world and its hollow little toys. Yeah, he's cooling, lighting up the sky. Watching all the chaos of the world passing by. Yeah, he's cooling. Yeah. The paper meets the flame, now the cabin's getting thick. He's dodging all the drama and the politics of click. Alone by design, not because he's got a grudge, but because the silent mouths are the only ones that don't judge. He's a student of the hustle and a master of the breeze. Finding all his answers at 110 degrees. Yeah, he's rolled with anointing eye. He rolls the window down just to let the spirit breathe. Watching how the city tries to trick and deceive, but he's insulated, wrapped in a purple tinted cloud. The silence in his spirit is what makes him so proud. From the bay to the basin, yeah, he's carving out a lane. Using California fire just to numb out the rain. Hey, yeah. To keep up. He's chasing that West Coast smoke through the air. A thinker with a vision and a soul to repair. Cruising through the valley just to drown out the noise. Leaving behind the world and its hollow little toys. Yeah, he's cooling, lighting up the sky. Watching all the chaos of the world passing by. Yeah, strictly for the thinkers, the ones who find peace in the clouds. Pacific Standard Time. Stay lifted, stay gifted. He's gone. Just a tail light in the mist. Cypher.
Yeah, wake up to the palm trees waving in the breeze. No stress in the chest, yeah, I'm living at ease. Slide the Chuck Taylors on, laces tight, so clean. Cruising down Rosecrans, you know the routine. The sun's gold plating every whip on the block. From the vintage Impala to the ones off the lot. Hydraulics on standby, we don't need a rush. Just the smell of the jasmine and the purple and the crush. I'm a product of the coast, where the sky meets the pier. Keep my circle real small, keep my vision real clear. Got the vintage Loke song, shading out the fake. Just another day of living for the goodness sake. It's that West Coast swing, that G-Funk soul. Keep the rhythm steady while we're taking control. From the Bay to the LBC, out to the Sand. Just to chill, OG, with the world in my hand, yeah. We stay leaning, keep the motor screaming, in a golden state of mind. Now the sky's turning purple, orange juice and gin. Backyard barbecue, let the stories begin. Old school on the grill, ribs smoking on the rack. Regulators in the speakers, take it way, way back. It ain't about the drama, it ain't about the noise. It's about the brotherhood and the neighborhood joy. See the elders on the porch, nodding heads to the beat, while the youngsters play hoops in the middle of the street. Life moves fast, but the soul stays slow. Like a low rider dipping when the lights get low. Keep the peace, keep the love, keep the family tight. We're just riding this wave till the middle of the night. It's that West Coast swing, that G-Funk soul. Keep the rhythm steady while we taking control. From the Bay to the LBC, out to the sand. Just to chill OG with the world in my hand, yeah. Yeah, we stay leaning. Keep the motor screaming, in a golden state of mind. Just keep it cruising, no lane switching. Just keep it cruising, no lane switching. Live in California, dreaming real time. Peace to the hustlers, peace to the dreamers. Westside, we up. Yeah.
The street lamp flickers like a heartbeat in the rain. She's counting every passenger boarding on the train. A notebook in her pocket and a pen behind her ear, writing down the stories that the others never hear. She doesn't seek the spotlight, she's comfortable and great, finding all the beauty in the debris of the day. While the world is busy screaming, she's whispering the truth, keeping every secret like a fountain of her youth. She's the static in the radio, the calm in the heat, walking like a secret down a one-way street. No rush in the rhythm, no weight in the stride, just the cool of the evening with the moon on her side. The skyline is a blueprint she's memorized by heart, watching how the morning tears the galaxy apart. She filters out the static with the steady, quiet grace, never lets the worry leave a shadow on her face. Her movements are a language that the pavement understands, the weight of heavy history held steady in her hands. A quiet kind of power that doesn't need a crowd, moving through the thunder while she's dancing on a cloud. She finds a seat at the back where the lighting is dim, watching condensation curl around a glass's rim. The clock on the wall is just a gesture of time. She's mapping out the reason without needing a rhyme. A stack of old cassettes and a worn-out walking soul, keeping balance on the edge while the planet loses control. She doesn't chase the trend or the ghost of the new, just stays anchored in the grit of a permanent view. She's the static in the radio, the calm in the heat, walking like a secret down a one-way street. No rush in the rhythm, no weight in the stride, just the cool of the evening with the moon on her side. The moon on her side, the moon on her side, the moon on her side, the moon on her side. No rush, no rush. The mist begins to lift as the headlights start to fade. She's a master of the silence and the choices she's made. No hollow invitations, no seat at the table, just writing out a life that is more than a fable.
Yeah. No shame.
The dashboard glowing neon, casting shadows on his face. He's shifting through the gears just to find a little space. One hand on the wheel, one dangling out the side. Letting midnight air swallow up his foolish pride. He's passing under street lamps like they're ribbon golden bars. A lonely silhouette beneath a canopy of stars. No destination list, no GPS in sight, just a man and his machine claiming portion of the night. He's rolling through the city while the rest of them sleep, diving into secrets that the shadow like to keep. The engine is a heartbeat, the road is like a vein, driving just to feel something different than the pain. Yeah, he's cooling lane to lane, washing off the day in the dark city rain. Yeah, he's cooling lane to lane, washing off the day in the dark city rain. The rearview mirror shows a ghost he left behind, flickering like memories in the corners of his mind. He catches his reflection in the tinted window pane, looking for a spark that the world couldn't drain. The city lights are blurring into ribbons in the glass. He's watching all the sirens and the heavy moments pass.
and the city starts to end. He kills the high beams just to see the world go great. Driving through the portal where the night turns into day. The static on the radio is humming out of tune. He's chasing down the crescent of a disappearing moon. He rolling through the city while the rest of them sleep. Diving into secrets that the shadows like to keep. The engine is a heartbeat, the road is like a vein. Driving just to feel something different than the pain. He's coolin' lane to lane, washing off the day in the dark city rain. He's coolin' lane to lane, washing off the day in the dark city rain. 100 miles of nothing, just a hum of the road. Just a hum of the road. Headlights cutting through the dark, keep it moving,
Stay in your lane. This is an hour away. I'm out. 100 miles of nothing. Just a hum of the road. Headlights cutting through the doubt. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
yeah. Stay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on a one tank, like learn the path. Sometimes you gotta get lost to find where you at. Check it out. Yeah. The city sleeping, but my mind is wide awake and active. The way the money moves is subtle, yet it's so attractive. I'm gliding in the lane, no destination in the plan. Just a man with a vision and a bottle in his hand. Not for the spares, just the water to stay clear. I conquered all my demons, ain't no room for any fear. I see the shadow dancing on the concrete in the steel. The West Coast is a spirit that you gotta learn to feel. It's in the way we talk, it's in the way we hold the wheel. A mixture of the grid and the luxury appeal. I'm watching Lowrider Clouds drift across the moon, knowing that the morning's gonna be here way too soon. It's that late night glide, the midnight soul, keeping everything steady and under control. From the harbor to the hills, yeah, we do it with style. You can see the authenticity from over a mile. Yeah, stay drifting, stay gifted, stay gifted, stay gifted. I'm a student of the hustle, a professor of the game. I seen them come and go, I seen them crumble for the fame. But me, I'm like the pier, I'm rooted in the sand. I survived the heavy storms just to see the sun expand. I got a playlist running nothing but the old school hits, reminding me of times when we were living by our wits. Now the house is quiet and the garden's looking lush. I appreciate the silence, I don't ever feel the rush. The leather in the seat feels like a soft embrace. I'm winning at my own speed, it's a solo type of race. So if you see the taillights fading in the dark, just know I'm leaving fingerprints and leaving my mark. The stars are looking down like they're proud of what I did. I'm a long way away from being that hungry little kid, but I keep the hunger tucked right beneath the silk. I'm the cream of the crop, yeah, the top of the milk. I pull into the driveway, let the engine cool down. The undisputed king of this quiet little town. One last look at the sky before I head inside. It was a beautiful night, it was a beautiful ride. It's that late night glide, that midnight soul, keeping everything steady and under control. From the harbor to the hills, yeah, we do it with style. You can see the authenticity from over a mile. Yeah, stay drifting, stay gifted, stay gifted, stay gifted. Yeah, press A, yeah. The hustle never stops, it just changes its shape. Yeah. Keep your soul clean and your tires rotated. It's a lifestyle, not a hobby. Westside, forever, friend.
Look at that sky, man. Orange, purple, gold. Everything looks better in this light. I'm watching waves crash, thinking about the path I took. A lot of chapters written, it's a heavy-handed book. I used to chase the wind, now I just sit and let it blow. There's a power in the stillness that the fast lane doesn't know. My mind is like the coast, wide open and serene. Filtering the static, keeping all the visions clean. I got a vintage soul, but my hustle's 2026. In a world of broken promises, I'm looking for the fix. Keep the windows cracked, let the eucalyptus in. Life is just a game, I'm just figuring out the spin. No more friction in the spirit, I'm as fluid as the sea. Just a West Coast king finding out what it means to be free. Chasing a Pacific horizon, where the water meets the sun. Looking back at everything that we already won. It's a long road home, but the view is worth the drive. Just grateful for the moment and the feeling of being alive. Stay golden, with the future be holding, yeah. I remember nights when the fog was rolling thick, when the money was the motive and the schemes were getting quick. But the ocean taught me patience, the mountains taught me pride, and the valley taught me how to keep the fire lit inside. Now I'm rocking linen shirts, khakis, baggy, spirit light, watching all the city lights ignite the velvet night. It's a different kind of hunger when you're feeding your soul instead of feeding an addiction to the fame and the control. I see the youngsters coming up, I see the fire in their eyes. I hope they find a wisdom neath these California skies. Build a house upon a rock, not the shifting of the sand. And you'll always have a place where you can firmly take a stand. The stars are coming out, but the warmth is still around. I love the way the silence inside this town. From the redwoods in the north to the border in the south. I'm a man of my word, no need to run them out. Just a smooth vibration, a legacy in motion. Deep as the trenches in the middle of the ocean. I'm signing off the day with a prayer and a smile, knowing that the journey was worth every single mile. Yeah, just breathe. The sun's gonna rise again tomorrow, but tonight we just drift. Peace and love from the best coast. I'm pouring black coffee, watching steam start to rise. The sunrise is reflecting in the corner of my eyes. No social media scrolling, I'm just checking my soul. Setting up the day so I can stay in control. I water the plants, then I stretch out the frame. Life is only stressful if you're playing the game. But I'm playing the life, and the life is a gift. I feel the perspective start to settle and shift. Clean white tee and some vintage denim. I got rid of the grudges and the people with venom. It's a luxury to feel this much peace in the chest. The highest form of living in the heart of the West. It's the morning paper, the slow motion start, keeping all the beauty tucked away in the heart. The hustle is quiet, the intentions are clear. There ain't no room for the doubt or the fear. Just a smooth vibration, yeah, for the whole generation. Yeah, I take a walk down the block while the pavement is cool. Following the logic of the golden rule. I see the neighbor washing down his 7 and 2. A little nod in the morning, yeah, that's how we do. No need to be flashy when the substance is thick. I'm building up a legacy, brick by brick. The air smells like jasmine and a little bit of salt. If the day goes wrong, it won't be my fault, because I'm grounded in the moment. I'm anchored in the truth. I got the wisdom of an elder and the spirit of a youth. I'm watching for the details that the busy people miss. The universe is talking in a whisper and a kiss. The mailman arrives, I'm just checking the post. Another day of being what I needed the most. I don't need the trophies, I don't need the applause, yeah. I just need to know I'm living by my own laws. And know the sun's getting high, now the city's alive. But I'm already focused, I'm already in drive. A peaceful warrior with a pen in his hand, making sure the message is received across the land. It's a beautiful morning, it's a beautiful life. Above all the static and above all the strife, to start your day right. Yeah. The morning belongs to you, yeah. Don't get away, yeah. Take a breath, exhale the nonsense, yeah. Stay smooth always, The morning belongs to you, yeah. Don't get away, yeah. Take a breath, exhale the nonsense, yeah. Stay smooth always, stay smooth always. Yeah. Clock hits 4:20 and he's leaning back slow, watching how the embers give the room a golden glow. He ain't looking for the hype, just a moment of his own. Carving out a kingdom from a sedentary throne. The world is getting loud, but he's turning down the dial, finding everything he needs in a slow burning smile. He treats the smoke like a curtain, drawing it tight just to keep the heavy pressure of the world out of sight. He's drifting through the haze, caught in the undertow, letting all the static and the heavy feelings go. A cloud for a crown and a rhythm in his chest. Finally found a place where his mind could take a rest. Yeah, he's cooling, wrapped in the leaf, finding in the flower a momentary relief. Yeah, the scent of the sticky hangs heavy in the air. He's combing through his thoughts like he's got time to spare. Blue dreams and silver lining, tucked inside a rap, bridging every distance, closing every single gap. He doesn't need a map when the atmosphere is right, just a spark and a flame to navigate the night. He's floating on the exhale, watching rings expand, holding on to peace like it's water in his hand. The haze is thick enough to make the city disappear, replacing every doubt and every lingering fear. He's a student of the silence, a master of the spark, writing neon poetry against the canvas of the dark. He's drifting through the haze, caught in the undertow, letting all the static and the heavy feelings go. A cloud for a crown and a rhythm in his chest. Finally found a place where his mind could take a rest. Yeah, he's cooling, wrapped in the leaf, finding in the flower a momentary relief. Yeah. 4:20 on the dot, lost in the purple clouds. Yeah. High above the noise, deep in the pocket. Yeah. Just let it burn, 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 burn. Yeah. Just let it burn, burn, burn. Yeah. Just let it burn, 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 burn. Yeah. My light now. Keep it steady. Don't let them knock you off your pivot. Yeah. The sun dipped low, now the neon's taking over. Cruising down the boulevard, I'm never looking over. My shoulder for the ghost, I left them in the rear view. The game is whispering, but I can barely hear you. I'm on a frequency that most can't even dial in. Quietly succeeding while these other brothers wildin'. Chrome hearts on the sleeve, chrome lips on the rims. I'm swimming in the deep end while they splashing at the brims. It's a chess match, homie, I'm 3 moves ahead. Counting blessings in my sleep instead of counting up the dead. Just a product of the soil, Cali raised, Cali born. Keep the roses for the living, you can keep the crown of thorn. Midnight on Rosecrans,
drifting through the city lights. Everything is cinematic, we don't do the petty fights. Just a slow motion hustle under silver moonbeams, living out the reality of all my childhood dreams. Stay smooth, that's the only way to move. Yeah, I got a vintage soul with a modern day grind, leaving all the static and the bitterness behind. Blue rags, red rags, now we all chasing green, but the peace of mind is the only thing I ever seen. That's worth more than the chains or the house on the hill. The feeling in your chest when you know you're staying real. I remember being young, watching 64s hop. Now I'm the one they watching when I pull up to the shop. No ego in the spirit, just a lion in the cage, turning all the trauma into wisdom on the page. The soundtrack is heavy, the vibrations are right. California love, we're just leaning through the night. Keep it steady, don't let them knock you off your pivot. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, even when it's dark. Yeah. Peace of the West, sound of a car driving off into the distance. Yeah.
Adjust your seat. This ain't for the hype. This for the headspace, West Coast. It's tricky for the souls in flight. Check it. Sun-kissed asphalt, 4 p.m. go. One arm out the window, watch the story unfold. I'm a cruiser by nature, lane changing the stress, with a pocket full of peace and the mind to compress. The engine's humming low, a mechanical hemp, passing palm tree shadows till the light starts to dim. No destination, just a day with the coast. I'm the captain of the cabin and the smoke is the ghost. It's that pure West energy, the medicine for the soul. When the world gets heavy, we just let the paper roll. For the thinkers, for the loners, for the ones who need a spark to navigate the static and the shadows in the dark. Light it up, let the noise just fade. We're the kings of the quiet in the California shade. Now this is for the thinker, eyes heavy, mind wide, tapping ash on the ledge while the thoughts start to slide. You're the code in the matrix, the why and the how, but the only thing that matters is the here and the now. Every pull is a premise, every cloud is a draft, navigating through the madness on a home road raft. The world is talking loud, it ain't saying much, so you find a little logic in the slow burning touch. And for the loners in the corner, holding down the fort, no need for a crowd, keep the circle real short. Just a lighter and a silhouette, escaping the grind, leaving all the petty drama of the city behind. They call it isolation, I call it a sanctuary. Weightless in the smoke like the wings of a canary. Escape the frequency, the static and the sirens, finding peace of mind in these hazy environments. It's that pure West energy, the medicine for the soul. When the world gets heavy, we just let the paper roll. For the thinkers, for the loners, for the ones who need a spark to navigate the static and the shadows in the dark. Light it up, yeah. Let the noise just fade. We're the kings of the quiet in the California shade. Yeah. Block out the signal. Tune into yourself. From the bay to the port. If you're riding solo, you're in good company. Just keep it burning. Peace. Keep it burning. I'm hitting switches in the middle, keeping spirits high.
underneath the canvas of this California sky. I got a connection in the valley, one out in the east. We keep the peace together so the family can feast. I'm talking dividends and loyalty. The code is in the blood. We stood together in the drought and we stood inside the flood. I passed the torch to my hermano, let him light the way. Cause the sun shines on everyone when it's a West Coast day. It's that Westside connection, la misma dirección. From the concrete blocks to the grand celebration. We stay chill, we stay real, we stay true to the name. Two different languages but we play the same game. Costa Oeste, you know the vibe. Stay smooth while we rise. Costa Oeste, you know the vibe. Stay smooth while we ride, yeah. Nací bajo la palma, criado en el calor. Respeto para el barrio, para el hombre de valor. I'm cruising in the 64, brillando en el sol. Tengo el control de la rima, metiendo el gol. Mis palabras son pesadas, mi destino es la gloria. Escribiendo con mi gente una nueva historia. No importa el idioma, si el corazón es de oro. La familia y la lealtad es mi único tesoro. Fuma de la buena, relájate un momento. Siente la vibra que se lleva el viento. De este lado del mapa, siempre somos guerreros. Bajo el cielo azul, somos los meros meros. So keep your head up, homie, and your eyes on the prize. Y nunca te olvides de donde naciste. Sin mentiras ni disfraces, building bridges puedo. Contestando siempre cuando el deber nos llama. It's a culture, it's a movement, it's the way that we live. Es el respeto y el amor que tenemos para dar. West Coast hasta la muerte. Y Unity, man. Pura vida, puro estilo, OG. No paramos, man. No paramos, man. Yeah. OG. Unity, man. Yeah.
You gotta climb a lot of stairs to get here, away from the sirens, away from the he said, she said. This is the penthouse of the mind. Keep the door locked. Check it. Moving at a pace that the clock can't catch. The world is a fire, I'm just holding the match. For the cruisers on the climb, elevation in the lungs. Speaking to the angels in some velvet coated tongues. We ain't racing for the trophy, we just gliding for the view. Changing my perspective to the gray, turns back to blue. The city looks like Legos from this high up on the shelf. I'm cruising through the rafters of my own eternal self. Welcome to the sanctuary, welcome to the sanctuary. Welcome to the heights, welcome to the heights. Butter heavy weather, and the flickering lights. For the thinkers, for the loners, let the incense burn. This is for the wisdom that the world has yet to learn. And exhale the ceiling, let the walls just melt. This is how the heavy-headed kings have always felt. This is for the thinkers in the attic of the brain. Watching all the ego just go circle in the drain. Sorting through the attic, dusting off the old dreams. Nothing in the universe is ever what it seems. The smoke is like a curtain, separating you from them. Turning every dusty thought into a polished gem. You're the architect of silence, building rooms out of the mist. Validating reasons why you even still exist. And for the loners in the tower, looking out at all the ants. Doing their little hustle and their desperate little dance. You're the king of an island that is only one man wide, with a fortress made of resin and a universe inside. No visitors allowed, no passwords for the gate. Just a solitary soul deciding his own fate. The noise is down there, but the music's up here. Everything is foggy, but it's never been so clear. Welcome to the sanctuary, welcome to the sanctuary. Welcome to the heights, welcome to the heights. Butter heavy weather, and the flickering lights. For the thinkers, for the loners, let the incense burn. This is for the wisdom that the world has yet to learn. Exhale the ceiling, let the walls just melt. This is how the heavy-headed kings have always felt. Up here, the air is different. You don't have to answer the door. You don't have to answer the phone. Just the smoke and the silence. The thinker's penthouse. The loner's law. Stay elevated. Yeah. You don't always have to shout to be heard. Sometimes the loudest move is the one they never saw coming. Building in silence. Listen. I'm a quiet architect, I'm drawing up the blueprints, leaving on the industry my own unique fingerprints. While they chasing viral moments, I'm chasing a legacy. I'd rather have a peace of mind than have them all ahead of me. I'm reading books by the water, soaking up the strategy, turning every obstacle into a masterpiece. Technically, I don't need a crowded room to feel like I'm the man. I'm comfortable in my skin, part of a bigger plan. I watch the waves come in, and then I watch them retreat, like the way the fake friends act when you're facing the heat. But I stay cool as the tile on the kitchen floor, and when I get what I want, I'm still looking for more. It's the silent victory to when you didn't post. A toast to the ones who were doing the most with the least, keeping it calm, keeping it steady and right, like a lighthouse standing in the middle of the night. Just a quiet hustle, with a heavy muscle, just a quiet hustle, with a heavy muscle, yeah. My circle got smaller, but the vision got clearer. I stopped looking for validation and looked in the mirror. The reflection told me patience is a weapon, use it. If you find a good vibration, homie, don't you lose it. I'm a student of the game, I never stop learning, even when the bridge is gone. I'm looking at it burning, no resentment in my heart, that's a heavy weight to carry. I'm married to the grind, and the grind is legendary. I see the youngsters rushing, trying to get the finish line, but they don't realize the finish takes a little time. So I'm aging like a fine wine stored in the cellar. A better man today, a much more refined storyteller. The sun is setting, now the ink is finally dry. I spent a lot of years learning, a lot of years trying, but now the foundation is solid, the roof is overhead. I'm sleeping better now, no more monsters under the bed. I traded in the noise for the sound of the rain. I traded in the ego for the absence of pain. The quiet architect, I'm finally at home, building up a kingdom from a single stepping stone. The West is in my spirit, but the world is in my hand. Just a humble human being doing everything I planned. Yeah. Volume down, focus up. The best work is done when nobody's watching. Stay sharp, stay humble. The blueprint is finished. Piss. Woke up at noon with the sun peeking through the blinds. Still got the dopamine residue stuck in my mind. Gray blonde waiting on the marble perfectly rolled. Yesterday was a movie or so I've been told. Living in a glass house, never looking at the floor. Walking on the clouds, I don't check the score. She wants a diamond, she wants a chain to shine, but I'm just chasing the silence, trying to freeze time. Yeah. And I'm just floating in a sea of neon light. Bass hitting heavy, shifting through the night. Smoke in the ceiling, mind in another zone. Living this dream, leave a message at the tone. It's the glow of the eyes, the taste of the high, where the clock stops ticking and the lows pass by. Staying OG, keeping my posture straight, mixing the calm with the madness on my plate. Yeah, it's in the calm with the madness. Yeah, talking nonsense just to see a smile. Forget all the drama, let's stay here a while. In the glove box, I got exactly what we need. Life asks the questions, we just let it be. Yeah, purple in the cup, coconut ice. World spinning slow, seeing colors in the dark that I didn't even know. She says I'm crazy, living out in deep space, but if I land now, I'll lose my soul in this place. Yeah, money in the pocket, but the spirit stays light. If it's real, then it's written, middle of the night. They try to copy the sauce, but they lack the soul. You can see the fire burning, I'm out of control. It's the lifestyle, the way a king should move. Everything I got, I ain't nothing to prove. No rush for nothing. The watch is standing still, spark another one up. Let the night take the wheel.
I'm just floating in a sea of neon light. Bass hitting heavy, shifting through the night. Smoke in the ceiling, mind in another zone. Living this dream, leave a message at the tone. It's the glow of the ice, the taste of the high, where the clock stops ticking and the lows pass by. Staying OG, keeping my posture straight, mixing the calm with the madness on my plate. Hey. Everything's hazy, everything's purple, lights flickering, just let it burn. Midnight blue, yeah, the whip look like a shark. Riding through the city, leave a trail in the dark. Got a pocket full of trouble and a head full of mist. I don't exist on no VIP list. I'm just vibing in the backseat, tilted all the way. Turning all my nevers into maybe someday. She talking about the future, I'm talking about the moon. I'm already gone, I just left the room. Floating in the static, feeling zero gravity. Living in a world that don't look like reality. Blow another cloud, watch it dance on the glass. I'm moving in slow motion while the world tries to pass. Gold on my neck, but I'm cold in my chest. OG mentality, I don't need the rest. Yeah, we stay high, but we keep it on the low. Everywhere I am is the place I need to go. Yeah, talking gibberish, I'm laughing at the wall. If the sky starts falling, I'll just watch it fall. Got a pre-roll burning like a lighthouse light, navigating through the shadows of a neon night. Yeah. Sipping on something that's turning my vision cold. I'm too young to care and I'm too fly to get old. She says I'm a ghost, well, I guess I'm just haunted by every single thing I ever really wanted. Yeah. Windows roll down, let the cold air in. Where the smoke ends, where the dreams begin. They're chasing the cloud, chasing the feeling of looking at the stars while I'm staring at the ceiling. No stress in the blood, just a rhythmic hum. Counting up the wins regardless of the sum. Keep the engine running, keep the spirit on cruise. When you don't play the game, you got nothing to lose. Floating in the static, feeling zero gravity. Living in a world that don't look like reality. Blow another cloud, watch it dance on the glass. I'm moving in slow motion while the world tries to pass. Gold on my neck, but I'm cold in my chest. OG mentality, I don't need the rest. Yeah, we stay high, but we keep it on the low. Everywhere I am is a place I need to go.
laced up, but I ain't going nowhere tonight. Just me in the shadow under the kitchen light. Got some magic in the paper, watch it turn into ash. I'm spending my time like I'm spending my cash. She's talking about some drama, I'm just watching the smoke. Everything is funny, even life is a joke. Got a silk on my skin and the ice in my glass. Waiting for the feeling of the planet to pass. Oh, wrapped in velvet smoke. Yeah, I'm lost in the haze, losing my direction in a lavender maze. Grave hidden deep, vibrating the floor. I got everything I want, still I'm looking for more. Keep the loud on the quiet, keep the keys in the door. I'm a king in the basement, what you hating me for? OG status, yeah, we stay on that way. Taking all these secrets with me down to the grave. Talking slick, talking nonsense, talking out of my mind. Searching for a rhythm that I'm never gonna find. Got the medicine flowing, turning red into blue. I don't recognize me, so I don't recognize you. Yeah, luxury problems in a thrift store hoodie. Life tasted bitter, now it's tasting like candy. I'm leaning on the moon, trying not to fall off. Kill the conversation with a heavy ass cough. Yeah, paper thin walls, but the vision is thick. Life is a movie, let me handle the flick. I don't check the price, I just check the vibration. Floating in the middle of a mental vacation. Stuck in a race, I'm stuck in the clouds. I can hear the silence, it's getting real loud. Everything is blurry, but the focus is sharp. Playing on my heartstrings like a golden heart. Wrapped in velvet smoke. Yeah, I'm lost in the haze, losing my direction in a lavender maze. Grave hidden deep, vibrating the flow. I got everything I want, still I'm looking for more. Keep the loud on the quiet, keep the keys in the door. I'm a king in the basement, what you hating me for? OG status, yeah, we stay on that way. Taking all these secrets with me down to the grave.